Well, Ric-Hard, look at this. Another prediction show. But this one's going to be a little bit different. I have more people in here. Look at I'm knocking stuff over. More people in here ready to defeat you with with your heavy winning streak. What do you think about that, Ric-Hard?
I think it's pretty interesting that with a 4-point deficit, you still need help.
Welcome to TFS Pod, otherwise known as a Few Show Podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, and that's...
It's Ric-Hard, and by the way, folks, I'm introducing a weighted and unweighted scoreboard. So, Lou, we will have a one-on-one tally at the end of this to know where we stand.
Oh, man. And also, and bringing back our very special guest is the One Man Band.
Oh, what's going on, man? What's happening? How y'all doing?
There we go. Welcome.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Good when you're on top.
You know? Well, we'll see how long.
So, yeah,
I like that attitude.
So this episode will be about AEW Double or Nothing 2020 happening on May 23rd, Saturday, May 23rd. So
yes,
get ready. It's going to be an exciting thing for Double or Nothing. The second one for AEW, I believe.
So the year, you mean?
No,
or of the pay-per-view itself.
Oh, the pay-per-view itself for their pay-per-views they've been doing. This is their second one.
Yes, it's the second Double or Nothing.
So
this is their WrestleMania technically.
Oh yeah, right. No, I thought All In was their WrestleMania.
Well, well, I guess this is maybe like their next season kind of deal. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess
they're all exciting either way. They're all exciting.
Yeah. I don't think we could call anything their WrestleMania without any fans in attendance.
So yes, AEW is going to be exciting wrestling. It's going to be almost like a fight at a Home Depot.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
So guys, yeah, let's talk about Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing. It's going to be a. We have predictions from other few members. That's the fanatics enjoying wrestling. Right, we're gonna have their predictions. We're gonna have Rhinos. We're gonna have Big Al's predictions also. So it's gonna be all of us in here. And yes, Ric-Hard now has a list, and it's weighted and not weighted, and whatever that means. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so let's kick off with the first match that we're gonna see, and that will be Private Party versus Best Friends. Ric-Hard.
Yes, this is presumed to be the pre-show match.
Yes.
So I think I'm going to go with Private Party on this one.
Okay.
Just because everyone else seems to be going with the Best Friends, and I don't know. I'm not feeling it with the Best Friends, you know?
All right, okay. And One Man Band?
I'm gonna be the majority, I guess, in this case. I'm gonna go with Best Friends. Reason I say Best Friends is because Private Party, they won the inaugural tag team tournament at the beginning, like when they beat the Young Bucks. So that was kind of their propeller. Even though they didn't win the titles, they already have a little bit of notoriety that they're known. So I think Best Friends, I think it's time for them to step up to the plate.
Now, okay, before also too, I forgot to mention this earlier. The One Man Band, you're a big fan of AEW. I am too, but I am not as much or caught up to much of what's going on. So I'm going to try my best here. So yeah, I like the insight you bring in. And Ric-Hard, I don't know how much of a fan you are of AEW, but
One Man Band, he means he's going to steal your picks.
Oh.
All right, well, that's fine. I'll carry the team.
I'm willing to go out there. Private Party, folks.
Actually, now let me go with my pick. Ready?
Oh, here we go.
I'm going with Private Party.
You would steal my pick, Lou.
I was not stealing your pick. I was not thinking that. I just thought Private Party. I mean, I didn't catch much of what's going on with that feud. I don't know anything of it, so I went with Private Party.
Yeah, that's...
So, okay, and then we have Rhinos and we have Big Al's. And you have that there, Ric-Hard?
Yes. So Big Al and Rhino both agree with One Man Band. They say Best Friends wins Private Party.
Okay. All right. So we have two for Private Party and 3 for Best Friends. Okay, next match. Let's talk about the next one. We're going to go with Dustin Rhodes versus Shawn Spears.
Okay.
And we'll go with a one-man band to start off.
Okay. All right. Yes, that's a fair way to go.
What's up?
Yeah, between Dustin Rhodes and Shawn Spears. Who wins that one?
Okay, so I just saw the show yesterday, and Shawn Spears actually came up and did very charismatic, news network thing, the Shawn Spears Network.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. I actually enjoyed that. And he literally retired Dustin Rhodes and unretired him at the same time by challenging him. So you know what? I really think that Shawn Spears is going to win this one. And I say it because Shawn Spears is due for a pay-per-view win. He lost to Cody. I forget which was the pay-per-view that he busted Cody's head open. And then they had that feud, and then Cody won that feud. And I think, to me, Shawn Spears is going to win this one, and I feel like he's going to get some retribution from Cody on Dustin Rhodes. So he's going to do something after the match.
Oh.
And it's going to cause, I think something's going to happen. And I'll elaborate later on with that.
Okay. All right then.
All right.
All right then. And I'm going to pick Shawn Spears to win this one. The reason I'm going behind that one is, again, I don't follow much of AEW, but what I've heard so far, and I don't know, I just think that that this gives a chance for Dustin Rhodes to push, to give a push for Shawn Spears, to help, an older guy helping a younger guy, but not that it's going to go that way. I mean, not that it's going to be, on purpose or anything like that. It's just, I just think booking wise. So yeah, I'm going with Shawn Spears.
All right.
And now Ric-Hard.
If I'm not mistaken as to how the buildup of this match basically happened, I think Shawn Spears basically said, I don't have a match for Double or Nothing, and then he challenged Dustin Rhodes.
Correct. That's right.
So naturally, you've got the veteran who, and I think Goldust has pretty much been wrestling for like
since
more than 3 decades, I think.
Yeah, since the late 80s, I want to say.
Yeah.
So he's got some years on him, and it seems to me that Dustin Rhodes is pretty much there to put over people.
Yeah.
And add prestige to what would otherwise be a last-minute thrown-together match. With that said, there's a chance that Shawn Spears may lose just for the sake of preserving Dustin's star power, but I'm going to say Shawn Spears is the safe bet because you guys stole my pick.
What?
Here we go.
Yeah, you went last.
Yeah, you read my notes before the show. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, okay.
All right, here we go.
And what do you have there for Ric-Hard and Big Al?
So, ironically, Big Al and Rhino both disagree with all of us, and they say Dustin Rhodes is winning it.
No.
Oh, really?
They didn't give their reasoning for it, but I imagine they said, well, I know who Goldust is.
Yeah.
And I know who Dustin Rhodes is, so let's go with that guy.
Oh, okay. Well, it was close to what close to the way I was going. I just went the other way.
The natural. The natural.
All right. Okay. So there we go. We have 3 Spears and
another
Rhodes.
3-2 divide. Yeah, another 3-2 divide.
All right. All right. Next match that we're gonna have here is that we're gonna read here is I'm gonna mention Dr. Britt Baker versus Chris Statlander. The doctor versus the alien, the dentist. Excuse me.
Yeah, real sciencey.
Real sciencey there. Yes. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna have an audible on my notes that I have here.
Here we go.
I'm gonna tell you, I was gonna go with Britt Baker,
And then you read my notes.
No. I haven't seen your notes.
Go on.
But I'm going to go with Chris Statlander, only for the reason being I believe that Britt Baker got hurt on that Go Home show on AEW.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was something that was supposed to happen or not, and I don't know if that will play into her match against Chris Statlander.
But you started talking about when she got her. I think it was her lip or her
leg.
Nose busted. It was her leg.
It was her leg.
You're right. Yeah, right. You're right.
So I don't know if that's going to play into it, but I'm going to go with Chris Statlander. So on my notes here, I got to change it because I was originally going to pick Britt Baker, but no, I'm going with Chris Statlander on that one. And also too, I want to mention one thing. I did see that AEW is going to have a show on Friday night, so I wonder if we're going to have a Friday Night Wars. But it's just them talking about the matchups coming up for Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be interesting. Imagine a Friday night fight. Ooh.
Still seems too early and not the right time to do that.
I know. Okay, so now
that would be interesting for the future.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So Lou, as I was hinting at when you were making your claim about calling an audible on your notes, I want to say while I do think your notes had a point in choosing a doctor during a pandemic, that's just intuition. Intuition says she's got the upper hand during a time of crisis,
dentist,
like a pandemic. But it doesn't matter. Dentist, doctor. What are you? University.
All right.
From a highly educated university.
Yeah. So, considering how this feud started, if I'm not mistaken, Britt Baker attacked Chris Statlander during a Fatal 4-Way.
Yep.
The setup feels that Chris Statlander is facing off against a heel to get retribution for someone who cost him a win. Britt Baker has had the upper hand for, it seems, most of the feuds, and I'm going to say Statlander with the win.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's an alien. She can't be affected by the the pandemic.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Where are you going with that? Okay.
Yeah.
That's my pick that you copied last minute.
that you heard before. That means that you heard before you said yours. Okay.
No, my notes say Chris Statlander.
All right. So now one man band.
All right. So for me, I'm actually gonna go with Statlander as well.
There we go. Someone else read my notes.
No, funny. I got my own brain. No, but the reason why I choose Statlander is because, look, I'm a man that I can admit when things are weak, and the women's division in AEW is really weak right now. They need established faces in this point, because they don't really have an established face if you think about it. I mean,
yeah,
Riho being their inaugural champion, she was a dud. I'm sorry. She didn't. I mean, I know she had prior bookings that she had to do, but she just did not make any impact as a women's champion.
Yeah, because for me it was all in ring. All her stuff was good in ring, but outside of it, we didn't know anything about her.
Yeah, anything, and she fumbled big time. And so now with Nyla Rose being the champion, having this monstrous heel, I don't think Britt Baker winning the match, she's a heel herself, I don't think heel versus heel would work in this situation. So we got to have somebody that can go up like a face, and I think Statlander's perfect in this case to be the face to go up against Nyla Rose, and I feel like they can actually build Statlander eventually going on to challenge Nyla Rose, maybe possibly winning against Nyla Rose, or perhaps Britt Baker jumping in and costing her the title, and then they have another feud again. We'll see what happens. But I think Statlander's going to take this one.
Kind of hinting that you think Nyla Rose is retaining, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves there, but okay, all right.
Okay,
so we're in agreement.
All right. So
Yeah,
three Statlanders, and what does Rhino and Big Al say?
They both say Dr. Britt Baker for some reason.
Wow.
Which eludes me.
Yeah.
Because they didn't provide reasoning. They just said who they picked.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go. We have again 3-2.
3-2, but we're all in the right. So that's just how it goes.
All right. So next match it's gonna be MJF versus Jungle Boy.
All right.
So I go first.
Yes.
I go first, considering the way we're doing this.
Yes.
I'm going to go with MJF.
Mm-hmm.
Heel.
Okay.
Heel wins. Set him up to face for either the TNT or AEW World Championship.
Okay.
That's my logic there. MJF. Nice 3-letter name. I think that fits. I think that fits pretty well. We're going to see some interesting stuff there.
Yeah.
And that's my pick.
All right, and One Man Band.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to concede with Ric-Hard on this one.
Yes.
MJF definitely, because MJF is a star. He's gonna be the star of AEW. This guy's only 24 years old. He is the man. I mean, he's a pain in the ass, but he is the man. And Jungle Boy, honestly, I think he's great, but I don't think he needs the win. Personally, I think he's actually protected even if he loses this match, because he's not considered a singles competitor. But and honestly, I think MJF winning this match, I think, will set him up for a few scenarios. I'll elaborate on that later as well. But I think MJF going over in this one, it just makes sense. He's on a hot streak. I don't think he's lost in any pay-per-view as of yet, and so I think it only makes sense to keep him going.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then now my turn. I'm gonna go a little bit different from you guys.
All right.
Because you guys made some very interesting points, but you're completely all wrong, both of you.
All right.
Completely wrong.
Bold.
I don't know what show you guys are watching, but the winner of this match will be MJF.
I knew it. I was gonna make a joke about inverting the name and then saying but in reverse or something. I totally saw that swerve coming.
I thought he was
only because Big Al and Rhino both said MJF is gonna win. So I was like, there's no way Lou's gonna go against everybody on this.
I thought he was gonna make a 90210 joke at one point. Rest in peace, Lou Perry. Rest in peace, brother.
I'm gonna pick MJF. I don't think this is not gonna stop. This guy's on a hot streak, a good momentum, and I don't see this slowing him down.
Yeah. Plus, what kind of name is Jungle Boy? Let's be honest.
And also too, I do agree with the One Man Band where if there ever becomes like a triple tag team belt, I mean a championship, I would like to see if they would win it. Luchasaurus, him, and Marco. What's his name again?
Marco Stunt.
Marco Stunt.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So I see them. I see them as the tag team. I don't see them like as individuals. So and MJF is a superstar over there.
Yeah, he's by far.
All right, so we're gonna have. Let me see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more matches. Let's talk about the next match, and then we're gonna go to a break, and we'll be back. But first, let's talk about the Casino Ladder match.
Oh boy! Ooh, I've been waiting for this one.
Yeah,
so I'm waiting for this one. I got some predictions, but I just went first on the last one. So go ahead. One Man Band, the floor is yours.
Wait, hold on. Let me set it up first. That's going to be the Casino Ladder match, AEW World Championship shot. We have Darby Allen, Colt Cabana, Orange Cassidy, Rey Fenix, Scorpio Sky, Kip Sabian, Frank Kazarian, Luchasaurus, and a mystery competitor.
All right. So, Here we go. This is one of my two big predictions. I got two things that I want to say here on this one. For one, I'm going to eliminate the people that I don't think are going to win it. Okay, so for one, Luchasaurus that we were just mentioning earlier with Jungle Boy and Marco Stunt, they need to stay as a tag team. Or, as a faction. Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky, SCU, it doesn't make any sense to have them win it. Scorpio Sky, and Kazarian have actually gone against for the belt. Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy is a great spot guy.
Yeah.
He can wrestle, but he's not. I don't think that he's for the world title as of yet. Colt Cabana. Colt Cabana is a former NWA heavyweight champion, NWA North American champion. He's got some prestige under his belt, but Colt Cabana I think is already pushing 40 if he's not there already. I don't think he's going to be the guy. Ray Phoenix, him and Pentagon, with Pac as Death Triangle. I think that's great. But I don't think that doesn't make sense for him. And Kip Sabian, Superbad, either. I don't think it's the gun. So here's my thing. I think Darby Allen's going to win it, but here's two important conundrums that I've been hearing about lately. The mystery competitor.
Okay.
The mystery competitor, I am actually going to say that there's going to be one of two people. The first one, I'm pretty sure maybe Ric-Hard has heard it. I have a feeling he may say it. I think Drew Gulak may make a debut here. I've been hearing some rumblings. Yeah, I've been hearing some rumblings about this because I heard that, because he left. His contract expired. He doesn't have a non-compete clause. He doesn't have a non-compete. So that right there, I think they want to strike when the iron's hot. And Drew Gulak is a great competitor, man. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I think WWE really messed up in not, re-signing him. Especially, I really think he was IC title bound. He was there, and they just let it flub. But anyways, the other person who's been rumored, who I think would be a very interesting person for AEW, is Brian Cage. Brian Cage, I think, I don't think he's with Impact anymore, or there's something going on where I think he's no longer there, and I've heard that AEW is really interested in bringing him in as like a star attraction, like a la Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
Because Brian Cage is a beast.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
huge.
Yeah.
God, he's a monster. And I think he would be awesome to have as a star attraction, to have him for like pay-per-views and such. I think this would be a great way to bring him in and maybe do some damage, not win it, but do some damage and then eventually just slot him in. So I think it's either Drew Gulak or Brian Cage, but I think Darby Allen wins it. I know that was long-winded, but
All right. Well, okay. All right. My turn. I like that. I'm not going to call you audible. I was going to call an audible there for a minute there. I'm still going to go with my pick that I wrote down 10 hours ago. 5 minutes before I start recording. Okay, and I'm gonna pick Darby Allen to win it. I just see that he's doing a lot of good stuff over there at AEW, and it'll be interesting to see him try to go for a shot at the title.
Totally agree.
But if it was Brian Cage, I don't know. I mean, that would be interesting to see if they just brought him in just to go for the title.
Let's see. I mean,
but yeah, I'm sticking with Darby Allen. And all right, and Ric-Hard, who do you have?
All right, so let me paint a picture for you right now.
All right.
This is essentially similar to the Money in the Bank match of last year. Kind of a similar stipulation here. Right? Everybody's already, all the established stars are already in the match, and there's a, shall we say, in this case, a ninth man. But when Brock Lesnar came out, Corey Graves says it's the eighth man. Brock Lesnar's the eighth man. So I did want to go with Darby Allen, but that whole mystery competitor really gets me. Now I Drew Gulak came to mind, but I had two competitors of my own who I thought might appear. So, number one, the man who's undefeated at Great Balls of Fire. That's a fun fact. Number one, Heath Slater. Heath Slater makes his AEW debut and wins it all to go up against Jon Moxley because they're gonna do what WWE couldn't do and do it completely right. Shoot straight for the moon, baby.
Oh Lord.
All right, I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
That would be great though.
Hey, I'd be with that.
I would have liked that pick. I would have liked you doing that pick. That's really good. I like that.
I do think it's going to be somebody big for the mystery competitor, and I think it's somebody that's going to legitimately swerve everybody. And it's someone we're not all thinking about because the previous promotion he was a part of did a really good job as making us forget about him. Here we go.
Oh Lord.
You're gonna see and I do think Darby Allen is the surefire shot. So I think you're gonna see Darby Allen get close to winning it, and then you're just gonna hear, all right, maybe not this theme music, but some variants of Rusev Putria, Rusev Matska.
Oh my God.
And then he Matska kicks everybody in the ring and wins.
God. Hey, but wait a second. Let me interject real quick. Is he on the 90-day no compete clause, or
hasn't it been like a good?
Nah,
he might be.
No, I haven't.
He might be. But I'm still gonna go with it. TBA is winning this match.
I hope you're right. I would love to see that.
Hold on. So you're putting mystery opponent to win, or you're putting Rusev to win?
Mystery opponent. Whoever the mystery opponent wins, whoever it is, wins it.
Oh man. Because
I'm looking at like One Man Band said. I'm looking at this match. I'm seeing mostly duds.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And I'm just like, this is just bodies piled in to make everybody lean on to the red herring, which is Darby Allen.
Yeah.
And then completely swerve us.
Yeah, I think that's. While I'm going with Darby Allen, I really think that there's going to be a swerve somewhere.
Yeah, it's open.
I'm going with TBA.
All right, and what does Rhino and Big Al have?
All right, so Rhino is in agreement with both of you. He said Darby Allen. Big Al is actually going with a really, really out of nowhere competitor in my eyes, Ray Phoenix.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
All right, folks.
And they're all wrong because it's going to be the mystery competitor.
All right, folks. We'll be right back with the other half of our predictions for AEW's Double or Nothing.